All right. I just finished up with changing the oil in the bus, like I mentioned in my live stream, although I was not very specific on that. I just simply said that, you know, within the next 500 miles, I would have to change the oil in my vehicle. So I apologize if you feel misled, and if you feel like I, wasn't being fully honest, and neither one of those things were the case or even intentional. The intention behind not being specific is to surprise all of you with this whole thing, because I want it to be a surprise. And of course, I think by now, I obviously haven't planned. I mean, I'm on the road, so obviously I have not planned for how I'm going to introduce this bus, which I purchased in New York. But I wouldn't be surprised if by this point all of you already know about the bus because I have introduced it. But if that's not the case, just and if I have not introduced this bus, then just know that the whole purpose behind me being very specific on which words I choose to use, such as vehicle rather than van, even though it's on a van chassis, it's because I want this to be a surprise. So that's it. I've already checked the van. I've already checked the bus. It's got great oil pressure. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Right now, I am at O'Reilly Auto Parts over in Akron, Ohio. I got here about 6:30, and then they opened up at 7:30, and I was being lazy and taking a nap. So I did not end up going in until about 8, and it took me 2 hours to change the oil because I kept on going back and forth. I don't have all my tools with me because I traveled obviously by plane to get to New York, so I started all brand new. And I'm not going to talk about it now. I might talk about it later. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and hit the road. So I'm currently stopped at a Love's, so that way I can fill up. I still have over half a tank, but I just don't want to risk running out of gas unexpectedly. And this is also a good opportunity for me to calculate my mileage. I know that in my last bout, I calculated only 10 miles per gallon, but there were a lot of city hills that I've passed through, and it very well may be that I wasn't fully topped off. So I'm not going to count that as an accurate reading, but from here I'll be able to give a more accurate count for my mileage. Keeping in mind I still had to deal with a lot of hills, although pretty much all of them were on the freeway, and also there was a lot of headwind, so I was fighting directly against the wind. So I'm not expecting to get exaggeratingly amazing mileage per gallon, but so I'm gonna fill up real quick. I might grab a drink. I have one, but I think I might just grab another one. It's hot here and it's humid. Goodness. I'm still in Ohio on Highway 30 West, and I think I'm slowly working my way toward I-90, although I'm not sure, but I'll figure it out as I go. So